a mí me va a una ¿qué pasa con la mano?
Does it come up with both of us? Yeah.
Gila, I'm gonna question.
Okay, good morning, everybody. And this is my first Ask Me Anything at the New Haven Free Public Library. I am Giulia Gambale, the new EIR. I am masked right now because I'm in a room with my partner in crime right now, Celeste. So this is something that I was thinking we could try. And I think this first day, what we'd like to do is just kind of go through how you can get in touch with me in order to have office hours. So I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to get onto the site, and it's nhfpl.org. That's the library. I'm going to share my screen. All right, so I'm sharing my screen. There we go, the library is up. So there's two ways to get to me, apparently. I'm gonna try this out on my own. So in the for you section, it's the for you section, and then you go to entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs is right here. And then do you see this right over here, this left-hand side? It has digital toolbox, nonprofit, Tinker Lab, entrepreneurs, switchboard, exchange, and then there's EIR, CIR. And I also met the new CIR in a meeting earlier in the week or last week. This week seemed to it was really short. It was a holiday. So this is me. That's what I look like when I don't have a mask on. My little bio, you can read that later, but this is the important part right here. So my usual office hours are Tuesdays from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I decided to do an evening session because I know a lot of people who are starting businesses, they're actually working a full-time job, possibly during the day. So I tried to stagger my hours throughout the week. So I actually did have office hours last night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I had an appointment last night as well. So that was great fun. And then Fridays, I have appointments available from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So these are 30-minute appointments. And what the best way to do this is to you go to Calendly. So this is Calendly, and it's EIR office hours, and you click on EIR office hours, and it has this lovely calendar right here, and it shows the days that I'm available in blue. Wow, I did not realize I'm working on my birthday. That's the 23rd of September. I might switch that. It's my birthday evening, so I might switch that. The next week, I'm available the 14th, 16th, and 17th. So say we go to the 14th, and then you pick one of the times that you would like to meet with me, and you fill out the form. So say it's 11:30. You want to hit confirm. I'm not going to hit confirm, but that's what you want to do. When you do this, there's a form that you fill out. And actually, I'm going to mute myself for just a second because Celeste, I think you have a better idea of what's on the form than I do. I've only read it like a couple of times.
Just 1 second. Can you see me?
I can see you.
And you can hear me? Okay, I don't see myself. but I think it's because, let me see. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. So hi, everybody. I'm Celeste, and I'm the library technical assistant at the new Heaven Free Public Library. And I work in Ives Square, and I'm going to be helping Julia, the new EIR, to set up with appointments and go host events, and I'm going to help her with anything she needs. So she was talking about the form in the when you fill in up for office hours. So basically the form is just to have a better idea on who you are and what stage are you are, if you are like in the basis ideas of having a business, opening a business, if you are in a like the phase idea, or if you are already on the growth, and then what you need help with, if it's marketing, if it's financial, if it's the business plan. So by having that form fill up, we can actually, at least Julia can filter a little bit more and be prepared for helping you with the office hours. So that's kind of the form is, yeah.
Okay, so I think what we're going to be doing is I will provide a list to the library of when I'm available for Ask Me Anything days, and then we'll coordinate, and this is what it's going to look like. I'll be on Facebook Live with Celeste, and sometimes maybe by myself, I don't know, but you know, we'll advertise ahead of time, whether it's a week ahead of time or a few days ahead of time, that we're doing the Ask Me Anything. It's probably going to be about 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I may have guests on as well. I actually just spoke with Raheem Nelson, and I asked him to do an Ask Me Anything with me. Raheem is an artist. He sells his work. I want to talk to him about pricing your work as a maker, as an artist, as a crafter. What does that look like? So I think that that's really important. So if you're watching this right now, go ahead and tell me some topics that you'd like to learn about. I'm starting to do my programming in October. I'm going to be doing 3 weeks of programming that's specific to holiday sales. So how to promote for the holidays, how to interact with people who are already in your email database. I'm hoping if you are a maker, a seller online, that you have a database. If you don't, we can talk about how you can set one up via MailChimp or Constant Contact, Mad Mimi. There's many ways that you can communicate through email, how to do online advertising, so with Google ads, Facebook ads, and specifically if you have products that you're selling, how you can set up your shop for advertising, both organically through Facebook and Google, Instagram, and then how you can do paid advertising. So that's what I have for that so far. If there's any questions, just put them in the comment section, and Celeste and I will be looking at that. In the meantime, I also want to talk about some of the tools that are available in the library. There's digital tools. Celeste and I have been talking about those digital tools in Digital Media Sync. Do we want to pull those up and share those?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen really quick. 1 second.
That's like a little bit, yeah, that was just a delay.
So we are in the same room basically, and that's why we're having problems with some of the audio. All right, so let me open a new window. Okay, so the library. All right, so share screen. Okay, Julia, can you see it?
I can see it.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so for anyone looking for resources, ICE Square has digital toolbox that we featured through last year. I'm gonna go to ICE Square, the main page. And then if we scroll down, we have the digital toolbox on the side. We're gonna click. And we have many databases that are specific for entrepreneurs, nonprofits, and small businesses. So I'm gonna name some of them. Most of these databases, we done tutorials and we done sessions, some of them, most of them with Julia as well. And you can find the recordings in YouTube or Facebook. But we have several databases. So one is Creative Hub. This is more specific for creatives and makers. We have the Gale business plan. So this platform can help you to build your business plan, financial projections, break-even analysis, your entrepreneur profile. So it has many really good resources. Grant Watch, which I done the session this week, and is to find grants for nonprofits, small business, and individuals as well. Foundation Directory Online. I'm gonna be actually giving a session on September 21st, 8:30, and it's also for finding grants and giving programs. And then Merchant Intellect, SEMrush, and Statista, they're different platforms to do market research, to find business addresses, search for businesses, do different research in the market, so on topics. So yeah, those are the ones. I'm checking the chat to see if it's anyone asking any questions. We do have 4 people watching, so that's actually awesome. So please ask any question to Julia. She's our new entrepreneur in residence. She has office hours, and we're trying to promote and get the word out. So just ask her anything.
So help us do that.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the New Haven Known really quick. So right now, I want to talk a little bit about how you can watch the previous digital media things that we did about the digital tools in the digital toolbox for from the New Haven Free Public Library, and that it's available. So here we have SEMrush, which we already aired. Also Gale Business Plan Builder, Merchant Intellect, all of the programs, all of the live streams. The last one, as Celeste had mentioned, is Foundation Directory Online, and you can register to watch that. We'll send out this the link for watching on Facebook and watching on YouTube as well. This airs on September 21st at 8:30 a.m. However, you can see any one of these because they are archived at nhbknown.com, digital tools, or go to nhbknown.com, go to Known Live, then scroll down to Digital Media Sync, and all of the previous episodes are right here. We have 6 episodes. So these are the previous episodes. You can also go to the library or contact the library to learn how to utilize these programs and to sign in. And each of these videos, Celeste tells you about each of these programs and shows you how to enter the platform through the library website. So that's very important that you do it through the library website. Okay, so I have a lot going on. I have office hours. Those are available through Calendly. I am going to be teaching classes. Those are going to show up on social media, the website, and we're also going to be sending out emails. So make sure that you're on the email list for the New Haven Free Public Library as well. That information goes out regularly. We also are going to be welcoming a cohort pretty soon as well. Celeste, do you want to talk about the cohort a little bit? Can you do that?
Okay, so the Make to Sell cohort, we closed the applications on August 31st. We have many applicants, and we thank you all for applying. We're gonna be choosing between 12 and 15 applicants to participate in the cohort. And then they're gonna be classes, 9 classes, all related to Make to Sell. So from creating an LLC, to financial stuff and to create a website. So we're gonna start in October, and we're gonna run a second cohort in next year, between February and March. So for those that didn't get in this time, we encourage to apply again. And even if you didn't get to this Make to Sell cohort, we encourage you to come to the library and make an appointment one-on-one with us, or with a CIR or EIR. So yeah, that's the idea.
I can mute. Okay, so this is actually running, it's recorded, it's going to be archived on Facebook as well. So if you come across this video and it is not Friday, September 10th, at between 10:15 and 10:45, go ahead and drop a question or a comment in the comment section. Celeste will be watching this space, I'll be watching this space. And so if you have any questions about starting a business, about how to make an appointment with me, about what classes may be coming up, suggestions about what you want to talk about, we have a wide variety of resources. There's SCORE, there's Known Co-working. I'm coming out from Known Co-working, but there's other people in that space as well that come over to the library. There's people from SCORE. What are some of the other groups? There's like
So we have Collab too. Collab. We have the WBDC, the Women Business Development Center. Council, I'm sorry. We have CDF in Meriden. But we actually at the library work with many partnerships in New Haven and some outside New Haven. And yeah, you name them. SCORE, Collab. We also work with May Haven for those creatives and makers. We're working with Known. So yes, if we don't have the answer, we can refer it to one of our partnerships.
So somebody had asked how we're actually promoting these programs. The New Haven Free Public Library has an email database. So if you sign up with the New Haven Free Public Library with your email address, you will get emails. I think the emails are sent out at least once a week. Is that correct?
Okay, so I can answer the question. So yes, we do have an email list, and we have different newsletters for the library. And one of them is EIR Square newsletter, where we promote all the entrepreneurs and maker creative programs, events, and things that are happening in EIR Square. Just for those, we have 9 people now watching. Oh my God, yes. So for those watching and just jumping right now into Facebook, EIR Square is an innovative space that was opened in the summer of 2018 at the New Haven Free Public Library, across the street from the Green in downtown. And it's a space that we have a co-working space and programs and resources for entrepreneurs, small businesses. And also we have a maker space called the Tinker Lab with different machines like the laser cutter, a vinyl cutter, 3D printers. We have many things. So sign up if you want. You can actually go to our website and subscribe to our email list. But you can visit us, you can email us, you can call us, and all that. So I think, Julia, since you're in the website, you can actually walk me through. So if you go to all the way up and then go for you in EIR Square. Yeah, go up. I'm gonna show you.
I got it.
Yeah, and then click in EIR Square. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, that works. So click in EIR Square, and now I scroll all the way down. We get in there. A little bit more. Just scroll down, yes, all the way to the bottom. A little bit more. Maybe we should put it more up, but yeah, a little, all the way down. Oh, I think go a little bit up. Okay, there. So see where it says the green screen where it says stay updated. You can subscribe to our email list. Subscribe to our newsletter. So just your name, last name, email, and confirm email, and then you will receive our events and programs and everything that we actually doing to help the community. So yeah.
Should I reintroduce myself since we have more?
So we have 8 people now. 9 people. That's awesome.
So I'm going to reintroduce myself because there are more people that might not have seen the introduction. I am Giulia Gambale. I am the new entrepreneur in residence at the New Haven Free Public Library. You can make an appointment with me for a one-on-one. I will show you where to do that. So if you go to For You and then EIR Squared Entrepreneurs, if you scroll down the left-hand side, you will see EIR and CIR. Also, if you're a maker, an artist, a creative of some sort, you can also grab some office hours times with the creative in residence. I met her, she's wonderful, Teresa Newsom, but I'm going to show you first how to get a hold of me. So this is me, this is my bio. I am co-founder and owner of Agents of Branding. My business partner is Mason Rabinowitz. We help small businesses and nonprofits develop their brand and communications. I've also been facilitating digital media since 2010, so 11 years. That's math, that's good. And I've just recently live streamed through Known Live. And we've archived over 60 episodes through Known Live. I am currently a Knownpreneur team leader, so we are on our second cohort that we've been working through the Community Foundation of Greater New Haven and also the New Haven Innovation Coalition. I also work with the Community Foundation of Greater New Haven. I've developed and run workshops. I've been a keynote speaker, and I'm with the nonprofit consultant group with the Community Foundation. I also work with entrepreneurs through Textiles Stamford. You can click on that as well. And last but not least, these are what my office hours right here. So Tuesdays from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. Thursday evenings from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. except for my birthday. Fridays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And you can sign up for 30-minute appointments through Calendly. So if we just go to the Calendly right here, and then click on office hours and grab yourself some time. So I actually, I have a couple appointments today that are already filled, so I'm super excited about that. And then here are the other days, and it will show the times that I'm available for. So for example, on Thursday, here are some times. When you click on the time to confirm, you put your name, your email address. If you would like to meet in person or via Zoom, 1 to 2 sentences. Who does your business serve and what do you do? What's the name of your business? What phase are you in? What are you most excited about learning to build your business? So you can, it looks like you can do more than one. Write a business plan, finance your business. So anything that you're interested in as far as how to grow your business. Do you live in the Greater New Haven area? And then some other questions for data as well that you can choose if you prefer to answer or not. And then you just hit I agree, schedule your event, and you are in. If you are doing this via Zoom, I will send you a Zoom link once I'm notified that I have an appointment. And if we are meeting in person, we're meeting right in Ives Squared at the library. So it's pretty easy. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I didn't know if we were doing an hour session or a half-hour session. I think I'm going to stop sharing. There we go. So that's what's going on there. I'm pretty excited because I've had 3 appointments that I've completed already. So what it looks like to have an appointment, I will ask you some basic questions. I'll take a look at the sheet that you filled out, and I'll just ask you some basic questions about what you're looking to do. It's always a good idea to be prepared with some specific asks as far as like where you feel like you might be stuck. So I might ask you if you have a business plan, and maybe the first place that we'll start is to get you right on to the tool that we have available at the New Haven Free Public Library, which is the Gale Business Plan Builder, which I'm really excited about. We had talked about this earlier, and I really liked it. So if you go back to, there's a couple of ways to get in here, which Celeste has showed us before. But here this is the Gale Business Plan Builder, and it walks you through doing a business plan or even business ideation. So I found that was just like really exciting.
I think you're not showing.
Oh, I think I'm not showing.
Yeah, showing it.
I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. I stopped sharing my screen because I felt a little impersonal when I was doing it. Now I want to share my screen. Okay, so here we go again. I'm going to back right out of it. So you start with going to nhfpl.org, you go to For You right up at the top, I've Squared over to the right, drop down to Entrepreneurs, then go to your digital toolbox. And the tool that I was speaking about was the Gale Business Plan Builder. So if you have not built your business plan yet, or you're stuck in a certain area of the business plan, we can start right here. So that's just one of the many digital tools. Another thing that we haven't talked about yet, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. How are we doing with questions? Do you have questions?
No.
We had one question. Yeah, don't be shy.
Don't be shy, yeah.
And we're here for you.
Okay, so yes, ask questions. We do have 7 people watching, so I'm gonna just go over the Tinker Lab. The Tinker Lab is a maker space that is inside IVES Square, and we have many machines to create things, to make things, to prototype. Some of them are the laser cutter, the vinyl cutter, we have a carving machine, and we have 3D printers. For those machines, you need certifications. So we actually offer instructions, we have videos in the website, and then you can make an appointment one-on-one with us at the library, and then you can become certified and use the machine on your own. Along with those machines, we have many other machines or many other equipment. And for example, we have an embroidery machine, we have a vacuum form to make moldings, we have sewing machines, we have 3D prints, we have art supplies. So we have many things. We have a Cricut maker. So if you trying to create something, if you're trying to make your logo, if you're trying to finish a product that you start, just come to the library and we can help you. We also have 6 computers all loaded with Adobe Creative Cloud. So you can use Photoshop, Illustrator, iDesign, Premiere Pro. And we also help you with learning those tools. So if you need help learning how to use Premiere Pro or Illustrator, we can make an appointment with you and help you. So those are some of the tools that we have at the Tinker Lab. We have an excellent collection of books as well for both, for the exchange, the entrepreneur side, and the Tinker Lab. So just come to see us. Yeah.
So there was a question. Okay, so I unmuted myself now. We had a question whether or not we would be live every Thursday and every Thursday at this time. So we're playing with a couple of different dates and times. This was an idea that I had a couple of days ago. Actually, for background, I wanted to let you know that when Nadine Nelson was creative in residence, the past residency, she did a lot of her programming online on Facebook Live. And I was thinking that while I would be doing some of the classes online live, that I wanted to do a somewhat kind of office hours type of feel online. So I was thinking a format like Ask Me Anything. I actually won't be masked all the time. I'm in a small space right now with Celeste, so we are being very respectful of each other's spaces. However, I wanted to kind of make this available to everybody. So what I want to try to do is see what happens if I'm on different times of the day. So some mornings, some afternoons, some evenings, so that people can see us. We'll promote it like a week in advance or a few days in advance, and I'll keep promoting it on Digital Media Sync as well. Known Co-working the Known Co-working and the New Haven Free Public Library will promote each other's events, so we'll be promoting it that way as well. But yeah, again, if you have dates and times, if you have topics, Catherine, I know you asked the question. If you want to come on sometime, I want to have guests on as well who have businesses, have started businesses, have been successful, have, not been so successful with some of the businesses. There's 3 businesses that I've been successful with, and one business that only lasted about 8 or 9 months, and it just it wasn't fully flushed out. When I started She's So Social 12 years ago, the first couple of iterations of that business, I really did too much without researching enough and without building out a really good business plan. So I stumbled a little bit when I first started my very first business that is now, many, many years old. I almost have a teenager for a business. I have 2 grown children and 1 teenage business and 1 toddler business. So, that's what's going on with that. So yes, I would love to continue doing Thursday mornings. I'm hoping that that's going to be helpful. I'm also switching my Digital Media Sync around as well after the 21st. So the 21st, Celeste will be joining me. She's going to be talking about another platform for nonprofits. So that's the 21st at 8:30. And then after that, I'm going to switch the time. So I'm going to switch up to, wow, doing this for like almost an hour. It's a lot. So I'm going to be switching up the time. And of course, I'm going to be like the usual me. This is how I am. I like to laugh and smile as well. So we're going to have some fun with this. It's not going to be, all a lot of hard work. Which is like what businesses are like, right? It's hard work, but then you also have fun, especially if you enjoy what you're doing. So there's that. So if there's not any questions, I think we're going to close this out for now. We're going to talk about when our next Ask Me Anythings are. I have office hours at the library from 2 to 4 today. I'm also going to sneak in after my office hours. If you want to walk over to Known Co-working at 139 Orange Street, there's a happy hour networking there. My next office hours is going to be Tuesday. And that's the Tuesday, September 14th. Thank you. I'm getting the thumbs up that that's the correct date. So Tuesday, September 14th. I have office hours from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. And then Thursday, September 16th, because I can do math, I am doing office hours from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. So that's it. I hope to see you all soon and talk to you later.
All right, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I think, Julia, we did have a lot of people watching and they still watching us. So I think we should do this kind of pop-up, Ask Me Anything, through your residence. So people can get to know you and ask questions and know how, learn things about growing their business. All right, bye everyone.